guys, and welcome back to That's What You Think. Hello to all of my subscribers and big massive welcome to all of my new ones. I've noticed over the last week or so I've actually picked up a few new followers and subscribers, so thank you so much for that. Really appreciated. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're loving it so far. This week we are back to our usual parenting stuff. So for this week I decided to do a top 10 things that you should stop saying to mums. Now this was inspired by a conversation that I saw on one of the Facebook groups that I'm part of, and I actually did quite a lot of research for this video. A lot of them are my ideas, and I also put out the question to a lot of the mums that I know in groups and my friends and at the school and things like that, to find out the things that mums hate to hear and the things that mums hate to be asked. So these are the top 10 that I've come up with. As per all of my videos that I do on this channel, everything is down to opinion, okay? These are my opinions, the opinions of other mums. If you don't agree, fine, fair enough, each their own, all of that, that's fine. If there are some that aren't on this list that maybe you can think of that annoy you, please do drop them in the comments below, and if I do get enough then I'll make a 10 more things video a little bit later on in the future. But for now, these are just my top 10s that I've found were the most popular in my research. So here we go. Number 10. Okay, so number 10 seems to be one that a lot of people hear a lot. So it's the aren't you too young, or aren't you a bit old to be having children? Now, this seems to be a really popular thing that people say, and I don't think most people find it really offensive, but I got pregnant at 19 with my first, and I had him when I was 20. So I had a lot of people say to me, oh, you know, aren't you a bit young to be having babies and blah, blah, blah. At that point in my life, I was actually hanging around with the completely wrong crowd. It was toxic, it was horrible. And when I got pregnant, I stopped drinking, I stopped hanging out with all those people, I stopped doing all the awful things that I was doing, and I cleaned my life up. I stopped smoking, just stopped all of it, got myself a new flat away from all of those people, and sorted my life out. So for me, if I hadn't have got pregnant with my son, chances are I probably wouldn't have gone on to have 3 other amazing children and actually be here today, because I was heading that way. I probably would either be in prison or dead right now, and that's complete honesty. So yeah, so it's not always down to age. Like, I know people that have had babies in their 50s and they're amazing parents. So yeah, just to stop judging people's parenting on their age, because it's really not nice, and you don't know, that could be the best thing for that person at that point in time. So keep your nose out, none of your business. Right, number 9. Okay, so number 9 is more aimed at sort of women who are either a little bit older or women who have had children before. We get asked a lot, when are you having the next one? Or for women that are a little bit older, you get asked, when are you having children? I've always found this a really odd question to be asked, and I hate it. It makes my skin crawl. One of my friends is actually 35, and she's only now thinking about having children because she's in a settled relationship. She's got a career. She wanted to do everything the stereotypical right way. And she gets asked a lot, you know, when are you having children? You know, time's cracking on a bit, you know, when are you having children? It's none of anyone else's business. And like, for people that have had children like myself, I mean, I went 7 years between my 3rd and my 4th, and I was always asked, oh, you know, so are you having any more? When are you having your next one? And whatever. And it gets a lot. It's a lot, because you just think, you feel very pressurized by people around you. And my answer is, I don't know, you know, but it shouldn't be anyone else's business. So yeah, stop asking people that. It's not very nice. And the thing is, people who haven't had children yet, there might be a reason for that. You know, they might have lost children, they may not be able to have children. So just be mindful of what you're asking. Number 8. Okay, so number 8 is the one that probably makes my skin crawl the most out of all of these. There's 2. There's this one and the one that I've put at number 2 as well. And the only reason it's at number 8 is because I've put these kind of in order of how popular they were in the research that I did. So this one is women that have had a C-section. I've had 2 now in my life. My first one was a C-section and my 4th one was a C-section. And they were both emergency C-sections. Nearly lost my life with both of them, and it was a very traumatic experience. The second one more than the first, but it was awful. And this one is when people say to you, oh, you took the easy way out because you had a C-section, or oh, you had it easy, you didn't have to push the baby out, you know, you got it taken out of you, so you were fine. No, I wasn't. I was actually less fine having a C-section than I was having my 2 girls naturally. And not even in the healing sense of the word, it was a mental thing. Like, you prepare yourself for 9 months to have this baby, and most women have an idea of how they want their birth. Like, for me, I wanted everything natural. I didn't want any pain relief other than gas and air. I wanted it as natural as possible, with all of my babies, not just 1 or 2. And it all just went tragically wrong for 2 of them. And if it wasn't for that C-section, either me or either one of my sons, or both, probably wouldn't be here. So it was such a tragic time in my life. There is no way that was easier than maybe somebody who had a natural birth. Not at all. So please do be aware of what you're saying. Even if that woman has chosen to have a C-section, that's not her taking the easy way out at all. That's a choice that she's made. She's still going to have to heal the same as everyone else, and she's actually going to be out of action a lot longer than other women, because we're recovering from major surgery. Like, my son's 5 months old nearly, and I still hurt where my scar is. Like, I'm still not recovered. So please just think about what you're saying. It's not the easy way out. 9 times out of 10 it's actually really awful, and it's happened and it wasn't what the mum wanted. So please just be careful with what you're saying. Don't say that. It's just, no, it's not an easy way out. Moving on. Number 7. Okay, so number 7, I will admit I've actually had myself as well. My first 3 were really small babies. My 4th one was a very big baby, and I hate this one so much. And it's when people say to you, oh, you had a tiny baby, it just slipped out, you had it easy. And it's like, okay, no I didn't. It was still as painful as any other labour. I still had to go through all the contractions. I still had to push the baby out. It wasn't easy. It was still really painful. Please stop saying that it's really easy because my baby's tiny. Yeah, just don't do that. And obviously you get the other one, you know, oh, you get all the comments about if you have a large baby, and it's like, you know, oh, your baby's huge but you're so tiny, and blah blah blah, and how did you push them out? And it's comments like that make you really self-conscious about yourself. And I get a lot of that, and a lot of the mums I spoke to are actually talking about comments about the size of their baby and about the effect that it had on how easy the labour was. And it is really annoying when people say to you, oh, how'd you push him out? Like, I'm surprised he even fit in there because, you know, he's huge and you're tiny and blah blah blah. It's like, well, that's nothing to do with you. Like, and after you have a baby, you're really self-conscious anyway, so just stop commenting on the size of people's babies. Just leave it alone. Leave it at they're cute. All babies are cute. We love babies. Awesome. Okay, don't go any further than that. Stop with the funny comments. They might be funny to you, they're not funny to mums. 9 times out of 10 we just don't want to talk about how they come out anymore. All right, just don't want to talk about it. Just leave it alone. None of your business. Keep it out. Moving on. Number 6. Okay, so number 6 was a really big one that happens actually between mums a lot of the time, mums and dads, and it can happen with like parents-in-law as well, or your parents, and it's the whole, when you say to someone, oh, so-and-so read today for the first time, you know, he's learned his first word, or he started talking, or he ate solid food today for the first time, and someone turns around straight away and goes, oh, but you know, my child was doing that ages ago, and they're like younger than yours. Straight away, that takes that really good feeling that you've got, that sense of achievement you've got as a parent, and just crushes it. It's like, oh, so my child's actually behind. Wow. And it makes you feel really crap about yourself, quite frankly. And mums do it as well, like mums of mums that have had children will say, oh, you know, yeah, but you were reading way before that, you know, or you've been lazy, you know, you should have taught him that ages ago. Just stop. Like, if someone comes up to you, whether you're a friend or you're their mum or you're their boyfriend or you are anyone in contact with that person, if someone comes up to you and goes, oh my god, my child read for the first time today, I'm so excited, turn around and go, oh my god, that's amazing, well done you, that's a really great achievement. Big them up. Don't just turn around and crush their dreams and compare them to your magnificent child who does everything first, because it's not fair. Let mums be excited over their kids' achievements, because children are only young for a very, very, very short amount of time. Let them enjoy it while they can. Anyway, next. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is one that I can say I personally never experienced at all, but I know a lot of women have, and it's the why aren't you breastfeeding? Breast is best. All of that rubbish. I genuinely do believe that if you can, you should breastfeed, but I would never ever judge another mum for not. I know some women who physically can't breastfeed. For whatever reason, they can't breastfeed. Some women don't produce milk. Some women just can't breastfeed. Some babies don't like being breastfed. What are you meant to do? Some babies just don't like it. Other babies have medical issues, such as being tongue-tied or digestion issues and stuff like that, where they need a specific formula, or they can't breastfeed properly. So what business is it of anyone else why you're not breastfeeding? If you're not breastfeeding and you've chosen not to breastfeed, it is no one else's business. You should not have to explain yourself. You should not have to justify yourself. You do you. You know your baby better than anyone else. And if anyone tries to tell you differently, stick 2 fingers up at the world and say, do you know what? I'm going to do what's best for my baby because I'm his mum. I know best. Alright? And to everyone else, naff off. Okay, it's none of your business. I've breastfed all of my babies, but if I tomorrow decided to turn around and start bottle feeding Lysander, nobody would have a word to say about it, because if they did, I would just ignore the lot. Okay, because it's no one else's business. Alright? So, you do you. Alright? Breastfeeding, bottle feeding, doesn't matter, you're feeding your baby. That's literally it. It's food. At the end of the day, doesn't matter how they get it, you're feeding your child. Go you. You're doing an awesome job. Anyway, moving on to number 4. Number 4 is one that I'm pretty sure every single mum I spoke to could relate to, and it's why it's up so high. Number 4 is the you used to be fun, or you're no fun anymore, or why don't you ever come out anymore? And this is usually said by friends who don't have children, or I don't know, work colleagues, or pretty much anyone that you usually hang out with. And your priorities change. When you have a baby, your priorities change. And that baby, or them babies, are your entire world. They literally are, and all of a sudden going out doesn't seem a massive priority anymore. You will hear a lot as a mum, why don't you come out anymore? You never have any time for me anymore. You used to be fun. You used to be the queen of the dance floor. Whatever it is, you will hear a lot of that. And you know what? You're bringing up a tiny human, and you deserve a medal, because it's really damn hard. And those people who are telling you that you used to be fun should be the ones asking you if you need a hand. Alright, and if they're not doing that, they're not worth your time anyway. So please don't feel bad if you don't have time to go out. Like, I can't remember the last time I went out with my friends and I feel awful. But I'm raising tiny humans. And you know what? They might be a pain in the bum sometimes, but I'm doing a great job. And so are you. Alright? So if you are one of those people who have got a friend who has babies or has a baby, and you're saying to them, you used to be fun, why don't you ring them up or give them a text going, do you need anything? Can I bring over a bottle of wine? Can we chill at yours? Why don't we have a movie night at yours? Bet you that'll be the best thing they've heard in a very long time, because they will need your help. So instead of judging, see if you can help. Moving on. Okay, so the next one, again, is one that I'm pretty sure every woman who's had a child will have heard. And it's the, are you feeling okay? You're not wearing any makeup. Any comments about hair, makeup, skin complexion, how a woman looks when they've just had a baby, don't do it. And I'm not even just talking about if you've got a partner who's just had a baby. I mean, anyone, any of you who knows someone who's just had a baby, or who's not long had a baby, or has children in general, do not make any comments about their appearance unless it's, oh my god, you've lost so much weight. Well done. How many children have you had? You're looking fantastic. Okay? Unless it's something like that, just don't. Alright? Don't. We are very well aware that we're not wearing makeup. We're very well aware that our hair's a mess. We are very well aware that we have spots, that we are pale, that we look tired, that we have bags under our eyes. We look at ourselves every single day, and 9 times out of 10, we're lucky if we have the time to even brush our hair in the morning before the school run, let alone put on a full face of makeup. And I swear to God, if you are one of those mums who manages to put makeup on every day, I massively applaud you, because I have no idea how you do it. But well done you, because oh my God, I don't even get to drink a cuppa in the morning, let alone put on makeup. So well done you. But literally, regardless, we know what we look like. We don't need you justifying it. So please just stop. Please stop it. Alright? Just stop. Moving on. Okay, so number 2. Remember me mentioning this one earlier? Well, here it is, guys. Right, buckle up, lads, because this is going to be a fun one, and I guarantee I'm going to really pee off a lot of people saying this. I've been annoyed by this for a really long time, and you know what? I don't even know why. It just irritates the crap out of me. Thought it was just me being oversensitive. Threw it out into the world of Facebook. Found out no, it's not just me. Pretty much every single mum I spoke to hates this, and there's a reason it's at number 2, because one thing just topped it. Anyway, this one is other people saying, how's my baby? About your child. Unless you had a hand. Wait 1 moment. Right guys, sorry about that. Lysander's joined me because he decided he was going to wake up. So he's here. He's going to join me for the last bit of this video. Anyway, so like I was saying guys, number 2. Now, this one was one of the most popular ones. It really, really, really irritates me, and I always thought it was just me being oversensitive. Turned out it's not. Pretty much most of the mums that I spoke to had this and really, really got annoyed by it as well. And there's only one thing that topped this, which is why this one's number 2. And it's other people saying, my baby. Like calling your child my baby. Doesn't matter who it is, unless it's the person that you made the baby with, it is not okay. Alright? Unless you had a hand in making this child, whether you are the mum or the dad, if you're not one of those people, the child's not your baby, okay? I don't care if it is a member of your family or if it's one of your friends' babies or if you're the godparent, doesn't matter. It's not your baby. Just want to throw it out there. Really irritating. We absolutely hate it. And I am talking for a very large amount of mums I spoke to. I think there was about 30 something mums that I spoke to in my groups that absolutely hate this. So if you are one of those people that do that, please just stop, because just stop. It's not nice. We don't like it. It's really irritating. We put in the hard work to have the child. Apparently I'm boring him, but that's fine. We put in the hard work to have the child. So unless you decided to push this baby out of you, it's not your baby. Just saying, lads. Right, on to number 1. Okay, number 1 is really irritating. It was the most popular by far out of all the mums I spoke to. Pretty much everyone and anyone, when you have a baby, telling you you're doing it wrong. Everyone's got an opinion on how you should be raising your baby, how you should be doing this, how you should be dressing them, how you should be feeding them, how you should be taking them out, what you should be putting them in. Doesn't matter. Everyone's got an opinion. And again, same as the last one, if you did not have a hand in making this child, it's not up to you at all. It's absolutely none of your business how that family's raising that child. Unless they're putting that child in danger, then yes, you can make it your business. But in a regular situation, how that family is deciding to raise that child is none of your business. So please just stop telling mums and dads how to raise their children, all right? And if you are one of those mums or dads that's constantly being told you're doing it wrong and you are trying your best, just ignore everyone, because I'm telling you now, you're doing a fantastic job. As long as your baby is clean, dry, fed, and bathed, you're onto a winner. All right, you're doing a fantastic job. Everything else is secondary. All right, it doesn't matter what you are feeding your child. It does not matter what you are dressing your child in. It does not matter that you are not spending your money on the newest stroller that's coming out and you'd rather spend it on taking your child out and making memories. It does not matter that you do not have all the money in the world. I don't have all the money in the world. Yet I have got 4 very happy kids. Alright? As long as you and your partner and your child are happy, nothing else matters. Alright? So, ladies and gents, if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Those were my 10 things that we need to stop saying to mums. Extending it out to dads as well, but the majority of it is things that mums hear. So, if you did like this video and you would like to see more things like this, please do hit the like button. Also, tap that subscribe button and don't forget to smash the bell icon, okay? Smash it to pieces and you will be notified as soon as I post new content. But, ladies and gentlemen, here are my social media handles. Please do add me, come and say hello on all of my channels. I'm on there regularly. This little man is yawning his head off and needs to go back to sleep, so me and Lysander are gonna go and have a nap, but I will see you next time.